Welcome everybody. Sorry I'm late. Liam decided to go out. Usual. Decided to go out just at the last minute. Says, I've got a minute to go, boy. Welcome everybody. Esdras Paranormal Vlog here, or Athena, as I'm also known. Welcome everybody. Welcome Thinking of Others. Welcome Shell, my best friend and my ghost hunting partner. Not other ones upstairs. William, who's my fiance as well. Welcome Stefan. Welcome Steve Thinking of Others. Welcome Uncle Danny. Welcome Mystical Loving Light. Sorry if I confused you with putting it past half an hour. I wasn't organised. This house doesn't settle down till after 9, I'm afraid. So welcome everybody. I'm glad you're all saying hello. That's brilliant. Welcome Sunshine Dragon. Welcome everybody. Welcome Anne-Marie. Oh, that is William's cousin, Anne-Marie. Welcome Anne-Marie. Your cousin's watching upstairs. Welcome Stefan. Welcome everybody. Tonight we're going to do a general knowledge quiz. So grab a bit of paper and a pen. I think that I can't do it because I need to read the answers, I'm afraid. But it's going to be quite fun. They're actually quite fun. I think there's 36. And I'll tell you right now. 51, sorry. If it's getting draining, we'll stop. My idea was, we could even maybe do 25. See how it goes, do 25. Write the answers down, see how it goes, okay? But there's 51 common sense ones. So welcome everybody. I'll just let you get in, let all the notifications go. Oh, we have got 14 people here. Whoop, whoop. For a Friday night. Welcome Sunshine Dragon says. Welcome Joe. Joe is my neighbour, guys. The one I tell you that gives me the incense. He gave me my ghost hunting tray. Joe, how's the drone? Wally and him was out the back earlier flying his drone and it crashed. How is it? Is the drone alive? Oh, you're on Facebook? Okay, guys, you're on Facebook. Hello to our Facebookers. Hello to our YouTubers. And hello to our Twitters. Welcome in, everybody. I'll just let you get share now. Oh, have you got your Parma Violet gin? Michelle likes the gin. That's where I get these bottles. Michelle with her gin. She likes her Parma Violet gin, but she's finding it hard to get. But there is one, remember I told you, Aldi's, I think, or Lidl's. It's doing the watermelon. So that's where I get these guys. Michelle keeps me them. Don't think she's an alcoholic or anything, because the girl has about one bottle every month, if you're lucky. So that's where I get the bottles. I don't know where I got that one from, right enough. Can you remember where I get that one, Shell? I've already used that one for oils. Can't remember where I get that one. Did you give me that, Michelle? Or did I get that for something? Do you know something? I think there was something in that line or something, and I used it. It's got a cork as well. But wait, you see them, they'll be nice. They'll be nice. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Welcome, Evie. Welcome, Bob. Welcome, Doris Sass. Welcome, everybody. You don't like watermelon, Shell, but I think it would maybe be different. And remember, you could get like a bottle of cherry or something and put, or dilute juice and top it up. You like a little Irish whiskey, little drinky, Stefan. There's nothing wrong with that. My partner works hard every day, and at night he comes in and has about 4 beer, maybe 4. It ranges between 4 and 6. There's nothing wrong with that, Stefan. Don't you worry about that. There's nothing wrong with a little tipple. I have every one of my glass container. I noticed that, Mystical. See, I think it's really bad. Hope I'll show your comment. I feel really bad at throwing anything glass away. So I always try and think if I can put use to it first, even plastics. I've got loads of ice cream tubs and things as well. I just feel bad. because guaranteed you will be using it for something pertaining to spiritual work as well. And I also wanted to say to anybody with babies, because the wee baby jars, we can use them. Don't ever throw them away. Anybody in West Mexico got any baby jars? Bring them to my bit. But here's a bit. I just threw it up, guys, and twisted it and put it in a bauble. It's a bit Elvis tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So just ignore the hair. I threw it up with a clip on it. I'll take it down. I don't like it like that. It's just too much. Oh no, I look like a witch. I really am a witch, guys. As Zach says, Gran, you really are a witch, aren't you? I say, yes, Zach, I am. Sorry, son, but you're stuck with it. But now, oh my goodness, now I've really done it, haven't I? Now I've really did it. I've not even got it on the right shade or nothing. Right now. Right. I should have left it alone. Hi, Jacqueline Sass. Your cousin's in. Anne Marie's in as well. There, that's better, guys. That'll do it. That'll do. Okay. I just didn't like how it looked as if I was one of the Mormon women that's got the hair goes up, and you know the ones I'm talking about, they're Mormons. Yeah, the baby jars are perfect size, isn't they, sis? Welcome, Sean Lola Tippett. That's a nice name. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so privileged you're all here, wanting to spend your Friday night with me. Through for a wee visit? Brilliant. Good stuff. I'm glad you're visiting each other. Well, ladies, you're in for a treat. So grab a bit of paper and a pen. We've got 51 common sense questions. I haven't looked at them. I read. I thought, that'll be interesting. I was going to get paranormal ones or something. And then I thought, well, not everybody that comes in is paranormal daft like us lot. So I thought, why not? Why not? And I've got my Haunted Finders t-shirt on, guys. Do you want to share all your links and things before we get started, guys, in case anybody drops off halfway through? Get your links all up just now and get them shared out, get them hit. Everybody, we're going to take a breather just for a moment to get the links up and get them out. And I will tell you about the giveaway as well. So hit those links. I'm afraid for our American and Canadian family, it'll need to be if you use one, it will need to be a tarot reading or something, because the postage and things would be a bit dear, expensive. Hit those links, guys. Welcome, Lauren. Lauren's Michelle's wee girl. She watches as well. Thanks, sis. Thanks, everybody, for sharing it out. Also, guys, if you want to know about the online coven, I'm going to say a little bit at the end about it as well, because there's been a lot of interest. Dobie's not here tonight. She's got a coven meeting tonight. It's not a coven. She's got a meet tonight, which is where her and her witchy friends all meet up. So she's got her meet tonight. So therefore, no decisions will be made. It's just something I want to tell you all about at the end of the show, right? But we'll do that at the end. Welcome, everybody. Right, get those links out. Welcome, AAP channel. Everybody, remember to subscribe to AAP, please. He's also good at sharing everybody's links and helping you grow. He does giveaways and things as well. Welcome, Panjack. Hope you're good, buddy. I've not seen Michelle K. Is she okay? Not seen her for a wee while. Oh, AAP, this is me. My hair was up, but I looked like one of those ladies that stayed in Utah with their hair up. So I had to take it down. So it's just a rush job, I'm afraid. Thank you anyway, brother. That's very nice of you to say that. Thank you. Right, so we've got 51 common sense questions and their answers. So I can't take part, guys, okay? Because it does say the answers. So let's just wing it for a little while and see how it goes. It's a way to spend our Friday night, isn't it? But does anybody want to come up with me? It's just a little bit of light fun on a Saturday night, you know, Friday night. If you're ready, we'll get started. I love my photo, Andrew. Oh, I printed off some photos today. I was wanting a couple of photos. I wanted the one, because I've got me and Dobie sitting, and I've got me and Tom Buckmaster sitting. I wanted one of like me and Willie and the kids, and then one of me and Michelle as well. So I printed some off. So while I was doing them, what is it, Panjack? Oh, it's okay, pal. While I was doing it, I printed Michelle off a couple as well. Right, we'll get started. He's all ready. Danny's coming up. Oh, yeah, Uncle Danny's coming. Let's get these links shared for Uncle Danny. Whoop, whoop. Copy link. Right, let's just put it in the chat. Uncle Danny, I can't really get into on this computer, I've not logged back into Facebook or anything yet. So I'll just put it in the chat and you can grab a hold of it. Stephen Scott, I'm going to watch your live stream back, the one you did with that girl, I think it was last night. I've just no time, Scott, to watch. I thought I could get in to watch it live, but I've just no time. I've just been running up and down. A lot's been happening behind the scenes, and I've just had no time. But I'm definitely going to watch it. Uncle Danny's coming up. There he's there. Uncle Danny's coming up. Oh, what do we do? Hello.
Hey, Buttons, how you going?
I'm good, Dunk. How are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm still here.
Good stuff. Well, that's okay. That's progress then, isn't it?
That's progress. Progress is good.
Yeah, that's it. I have been watching your videos, but unfortunately, most of the time when I catch them, it's on TV, so I can't comment. And I always think I need to comment when I get on my app, and I forget. But everybody, please check out Uncle Danny's channel. He is having a little bit of a break as such right now because of health conditions. But you're slowly getting there, aren't you, Uncle Danny? You're still getting there.
Should be good to go in a day or two more.
Yep. He's still getting it. He's still got the motivation in him. So that's the good part. You're still motivated to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the good part. So tonight, Uncle Kate, welcome, Uncle Danny's going to say hello. On you go, Uncle Danny, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Big hugs.
We have got Kate now joining us as well. Welcome, Kate. We are going to do a bit of a quiz. It's just a bit of light-hearted fun. If you grab a pen and a bit of paper, it is 51 of the best common sense questions. So we'll see how it goes.
You might find that common sense is not as common as it should be, but let's go.
Well, that's it. Let's give it a go. Right, okay. A farmer had 700... Wait, I better put my mic over. I keep forgetting about mics. Okay. A farmer had 752 sheep and took one shot that got them all. How did he do it? A farmer had 752 sheep and took one shot that got them all. How did he do it? I must say, guys, the answer, I wouldn't have guessed it. Welcome, Three Souls. Stephen is Three Souls. Frank CC is the other one of Three Souls Paranormal, okay? So welcome, Stephen.
I got an answer for that one, but I guess I can't say it if everybody else is writing it down.
No, you need to write it down, guys, okay? So just give it your best shot, I say. Just give it your best shot.
Give it a best shot.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, and if you are ready, what do you think? Here we go. Uncle Danny, ask the next one. I don't know how long to keep it in between the questions. I'm thinking if it's 51, we better just kind of fire through them a wee bit. Yeah. Number 2, okay? And if I am doing it too fast, just comment. Slow down, Drew, okay? So number 2, guys. How many times how many times you can subtract the number 5 from 25? Okay, how many times you can subtract the number 5 from 25? Makes sense a little, You'll get this one, guy. Hi, Rainwater, Blue Rainwater. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody that's just joined us, we're doing a 51 questions on common sense, okay? If you want to grab a pen and a bit of paper, or just do it for fun. Okay? Hi, Christina. You've not to put the answers in chat, Stefan. You have to write them down. Don't give them clues, you'll lose. Don't give people the answers. Right, number 3, guys. Stefan's helping everybody, so's Doris. What is the easiest way to throw a ball? Have it stop and completely reverse direction after travelling a short distance. Oh, listen, what is the easiest way to throw a ball? Have it stop and completely reverse direction after travelling a short distance.
Yeah.
Right. What is the easiest way to throw a ball? Have it stop and completely reverse direction after travelling a short distance. That makes sense. You'll get that one, guys, if you think about it. Okay? You don't listen, Doris. You only said that because you said it first, okay? Okay, so do you think you'll get that? Good stuff. Right. Number 4. There are 5 oranges in a basket. How will distribute the oranges to 5 people such that 1 orange is still in the basket? There are 5 oranges in a basket. How will distribute the oranges to 5 people such that 1 orange is still in the basket? Okay? Oh, you're packing your equipment, 3 souls. That'll be good. I can't wait to see that, honestly. Right, I'll say it again, guys, right? There are 5 oranges in a basket. How to distribute the 5 oranges to 5 people such that 1 orange is still left in the basket. Okay? Stefan, don't give them clues. Eat the basket, Stefan's saying. Well, that could be a resolve. Take the fun out.
If you eat the basket, the orange can't still be in there.
Well, that's true. You can't keep the orange wouldn't be there then.
Yeah, if you eat the basket, guess what? The orange is now out of the basket, so that won't work.
Right, we'll move on, guys, okay? That one will need further. I think you would need. Think a lot of these questions, you'd need like 10 minutes answers, but we'll fire through them. It's only for fun. A man buys a new car and goes home to tell his girlfriend. He goes the wrong way up a one-way street, bumps into 7 people, goes on the pavement and takes a shortcut through a public park. He is seen by a policeman but is not arrested. Why? Right? You listening? A man buys a new car and goes home to tell his girlfriend. He goes the wrong way up a one-way street, bumps into 7 people, goes on the pavement and takes a shortcut through a public park. He is seen by a policeman but is not arrested. Why? It's actually quite easy, guys, when you think about it. Let me say it again, Stefan. Right. What colour's the car? I don't think the colour of the car really matters, Doris. I'll say it again, right? A man buys a new car and goes home to tell his girlfriend. He goes the wrong way up a one-way street, bumps into 7 people, goes on the pavement and takes a shortcut through a public park. He is seen by a policeman but is not arrested. Why? That'll keep your minds going, guys. But it's actually pretty easy. Right, he's ready to go to number 6.
Because the guy's girlfriend, the policeman, was her pimp. And
well, that could be an answer.
Yeah, he didn't want to talk to the guy because the guy would find out that the cop was a pimp and his girlfriend was a working girl, and that would just screw everything up. So he just thought, well, I'll just let him go.
I think that must be answer number 2 then, Uncle Danny, because it's not answer number 1. Right, okay, let's do number 6. A guy is condemned to death. He has to choose a room. Room 1 is an inferno, a fiery inferno. Room 2 has 50 assassins with loaded guns. Room 3, a room full of hungry lions that didn't eat in 3 months. Which room is the safest? A guy is condemned to death. He has to choose a room. Room 1 is a fiery inferno. Room 2 has 50 assassins with loaded guns. Room 3, a room full of hungry lions that didn't eat in 3 months. Which room is the safest? There is an answer. Oh, listen to my dog. She must see Liam. She either sees Liam out the front window or a cat. It'll be Liam coming in. That's 10:30 nearly. Okay, guys, do you think you need more? Do you want me to read it out again? Are you okay?
The bathroom.
I'll read it again, right? Guy is condemned to death. He has to choose a room. Room 1 is a fiery inferno. Room 2 has 50 assassins with loaded guns. Room 3 is a room full of hungry lions that didn't eat in 3 months. Which room is the safest? I think that's a kind of opinion, isn't it? Right, number 7. That's Sparkle Shell. Number 7. Imagine you are in a sinking rowboat. Rowboat, I think it's like a rowboat, as in a canoe type of thing.
Yeah.
Imagine you are in a sinking rowboat surrounded by sharks. How would you survive? This one's a bit of a silly answer, so I'm going to move on quick. Don't pay it too much mind, okay? Some months, this is number 8, guys, because that one is a bit of a silly question. So, right, number 8. Some months have 30 days and some have 31. How many have 28? Some months have 30 days and some months have 31. How many have 28? Okay, it's actually an answer to that. He's ready to move on, people? Stefan says, I like room 10. I'm not there. That's a good answer. Pick one of the rooms. It's not the choice. The bathroom, Doris says. Well done. Number 10. 2 fathers and 2 sons went fishing one day. They were there the whole day and only caught 3 fish. One father said, that is enough for all of us. We will have 1 each. How can this be possible? I'll read it again. 2 fathers and 2 sons went fishing one day. They were there the whole day and only caught 3 fish. One father said, that is enough for all of us. We will have 1 each. How can this be possible? Okay? I'll give you a minute with that one and I'll say it again. 2 fathers and 2 sons went fishing one day. They were there the whole day and they only caught 3 fish. The one father said, that is enough for all of us. We will have 1 each. How is this possible? Doris knows. Keep it to yourself, Doris. Don't tell anybody. Write it down.
I know all of them. Huh?
Uncle Danny's smart. He's ready, guys. We're going to number 11. Okay, we have got 51 to go through. Right, the peacock is a bird that does not lay eggs. How do they get baby peacocks? Okay, the peacock is a bird that does not lay eggs. How do they get baby peacocks? Okay, so let's not Google and move on. Number 12. Bay of Bengal is in which state? Oh, Bengal is Bay of Bengal is spelled Bengal. It's maybe pronounced different. Bay of Bengal is in which state? Oh, it's a silly answer, guys. Number 13. What's Stefan saying? I'll eat you and the fish. Number 13. A little girl kicks a soccer ball. It goes 10 feet and comes back to her. How is this possible? Okay. A little girl kicks a soccer ball. It goes 10 feet and comes back to her. How is this possible? He's getting it, guys. It's when you think about it, it makes sense, okay? So I'll give you a moment with that. A little girl kicks a soccer ball. It goes 10 feet and comes back to her. How is this possible? It's actually pretty easy. Doris, heck, it's hard to remember my own name sometimes. Right, he's read it. Number 14. Is it number 14? It is. A 10-foot rope ladder hangs over the side of a boat with the bottom rung on the surface of the water. The rungs are 1 foot apart and the tide goes up at the rate of 6 inches per hour. How long will it be until the 3 rungs are covered? I'll say it again. A 10. You okay? Do you want to say something?
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
Okay. Don't give them clues.
Oh.
A 10-foot rope ladder hangs over the side of a boat with the bottom rung on the surface of the water. The rungs are 1 foot apart and the tide goes up at the rate of 6 inches per hour. How long will it be until the 3 rungs are covered? Okay, think about it, guys. Do a little bit of maths. I'll move my leg before it goes cramp. Right? You ready? I'm moving on. Number 15. A is the father of the B, but B is not the son of A. How's that possible? A is the father of B, but B is not the son of A. How's that possible? Think about it, okay? I'll read everything 3 times, so this is the 3rd time. A is the father of B, but B is not the son of A. How is this possible? Okay, guys. Number 16. A man dressed in all black is walking down a country lane. Suddenly, a large black car without any lights on comes round the corner and screeches to a halt. How did the car know he was there? A man dressed in all black is walking down a country lane. Suddenly, a large black car without any lights on comes round the corner and screeches to a halt. How did the car know he was there? A man dressed in black is walking round a country lane. Suddenly, a large black car comes without any lights on, round the corner and screeches to a halt. How did the car know he was there? Remember, guys, they're all general knowledge, so if you think about it, it does make sense. Okay, number 17. A rooster laid an egg on top of the barn roof. Which way did it roll? A rooster laid an egg on the top of the barn roof. Which way did it roll? Okay? Think about it, guys, right? A rooster laid an egg on top of the barn roof. Which way did it roll? It all makes sense when you really think about it. If you had a little bit of time on each question, you would get them no problem. Right, number 18. A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way and passes at least 10 cops. Why is he not caught? A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way and passes at least 10 cops. Why is he not caught? Think about it, guys, okay? A truck driver is going down a one-way street and the wrong way and passes at least 10 cops. Why is he not caught? They really are quite make sense when you think about them, guys, okay? What are you laughing at, Doris, sis? Doris is chuckling in the corner. Right, number 19. An electric train is moving north at 100 miles per hour and the wind is blowing to the west at 10 miles per hour. Which way does the smoke blow? Think about this, right? An electric train is moving north at 100 miles per hour and the wind is blowing to the west at 10 miles per hour. Which way does the smoke blow? It really does make sense, guys, when you think about it, right? An electric train is moving north at 100 miles per hour, and the wind is blowing to the west at 10 miles per hour. Which way does the smoke blow? Just think about it, guys, right? It's so silly. Number 20. How can a man go 8 days without sleep? How can a man go 8 days without sleep? It's so silly. How can a man go 8 days without sleep? It really is silly, guys. Michelle saying, oh dear, and Doris is saying a rooster. Oh, you're brilliant, Doris. Number 21. How can you drop a raw egg onto a concrete floor without cracking it? Oh, how can you drop a raw egg onto a concrete floor without cracking it? This is so silly when you hear the answers to this, guys. How can you drop a raw egg onto a concrete floor without cracking it? Stephen's saying, our bodies are full of electric, static and things. Stay awake, Shell. Okay, number 22. How can you lift an elephant with one hand? This is silly. How can you lift an elephant with one hand? How can you lift an elephant with one hand? Be prepared, guys. Some of the answers that you'll see in these are really quite silly. So we'll move on pretty quick in the silly ones, right? 23. How much dirt is there in a hole 3 feet deep, 6 feet long, and 4 feet wide? How much dirt is there in a hole 3 feet deep, 6 feet long, and 3 feet wide? I'm reading the questions out, son. You ready? How much dirt is there in a hole 3 feet deep, 6 feet long, and 3 feet wide? We'll move on pretty quick for that as well. 24. If a doctor gives you 3 pills and tells you to take 1 pill every half hour, how long would it take before all the pills had been taken? If a doctor gives you 3 pills and tells you to take 1 pill every half hour, how long would it take before all the pills had been taken? Stefan, F the hole. If a doctor gives you 3 pills and tells you to take 1 pill every half hour, how long would it take before all the pills had been taken? We'll move on. 25. If it took 8 men 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men to build it? If it took 8 men 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men to build it? This is silly, guys, I know. If it took 8 men 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men to build it? Some of them are silly, remember. 26. If Mrs. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones's yard, who owns the egg? If Mrs. Smith peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones's yard, who owns the egg? Just think, remember, guys, some of them are silly. I think I only read that twice, did I? If Mrs. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones' yard, who owns the egg? Number 27. If there are 6 apples and you take away 4, how many do you have? Okay. If there are 6 apples and you take away 4, how many do you have? This is silly. If there are 6 apples and you take away 4, how many do you have?
Well, I know it.
It's so silly, isn't it? I got it just reading the question.
If I had 2 apples and the neighbor on the left had 2 apples and the neighbor on the right had 2 apples, then I'd have 6 apples and 2 dead neighbors. No, wait, that's not it.
Okay, it must like apples, Anna. If you had only 1 match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some newspaper, and some kindling wood. Which would you like first? If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some newspaper, and some kindling wood, which would you like first? If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some newspaper, and some kindling wood, which would you try first? Number 28, that's all I'm going to say. 28. Sorry, number 29. It is legal for a man to marry his widow's sister. Is it legal for a man to marry his widow's sister?
It depends if he killed the husband.
Is it legal for a man to marry his widow's sister? Okay, guys, that's another one of these silly answers, okay? 30. Some months have 31 days, others have 30 days. How many have 28 days? Did we not read this already?
We already did that one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's at number 30 as well then. Okay, number 31. Larry's father has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, 40. Guess what be the name of the 5th? Larry's father has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Guess what would be the name of the 5th? It's a silly answer, guys. Larry's father has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Guess what would be the name of the 5th?
Welfare recipient.
It's quite. See, when you hear the answers and you have no go of it, you'll kick yourself because some of them are just so simple. I don't know if I would get them if I didn't know the answers either, though. So, 32. There was an aeroplane crash. Every single person on board died, but yet 2 people survived. How is this possible? There was an airplane crash. Every single person on board died, but yet 2 people survived. How is this possible? That's another silly answer. There was an aeroplane crash. Every single person on board died, but yet 2 people survived. How is this possible? Number 33. What goes up and down but still remains in the same place? What goes up and down but still remains in the same place? It's quite actually sensible when you think about it. What goes up and down but still remains in the same place? Hope you've got it, guys. Number 34. How far can you walk into the woods? Wow, that's just all it says. How far can you walk into the woods? Well, it does make sense, the answer, to be honest. How far can you walk into the woods? It does make sense, but it would take a while to figure that out, I think. How far can you walk into the woods? But it does make sense. Number 35. If you throw a red stone into the blue sea, what will it become? If you throw a red stone into the blue sea, what will it become? And it's a silly answer. If you throw a red stone into the blue sea, what will it become? Okay. Number 36. What can you never eat for breakfast? Oh, that's a silly answer.
Yeah.
What can you never eat for breakfast? What can you never eat for breakfast? Hi, JJ. Hi, brother. Have anybody else sneaked in without me seeing them?
Yeah, I heard.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. We're doing a general knowledge kind of, just a little bit of fun. 51 questions. We're on number 37. What gets wetter and wetter the more it dries? This is quite sensible as well.
Yeah.
What gets wetter and wetter the more it dries? What does Stefan say? I can walk about 10 miles into woods. Well done. Name what gets wetter and wetter the more it dries.
Hey, I know something important.
Tell me then, tell me.
Okay, I know why. Okay, a lot of people don't know this, but I know why the Easter Bunny hides his eggs.
Oh, why?
Because he doesn't want anyone to know that he's sleeping with a chicken.
That's a good joke. What'd you say, JJ? I better mute my mic. We were the Drew first at Gostarama last week. Oh, brilliant! That's great. They're just sleeping with a chicken. Oh my, number 30. Name the most recent year in which New Year's came before Christmas. Name the most recent year in which New Year's came before Christmas. Name the most recent year in which New Year's came before Christmas. I know it's funny, isn't it, Shelley? It's one of these silly answers. I'm stupid. Well, you're not stupid, Evie. I wouldn't get them either if I wasn't reading the answers. Give it your best shot, sis. It's just a bit of fun. Okay? What goes up and never comes down? That's an easy one. That one's quite an old joke, actually. What goes up and never comes down?
My blood pressure.
Well, I'm beginning to wonder. It goes down for 5 minutes and goes back up again. Same as your sugar.
That's it.
Your sugar and your blood's the same. What goes up and never comes down? Okay, number 40, guys. Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rock or 100 pounds of feathers? This is an old gene. Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rock or 100 pounds of feathers? Last time. Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rock or 100 pounds of feathers? You can tell I used to be a bingo caller. I'm all kidding. Right, number 41. What has a head and tail but no body? What has a head and tail but no body?
Hey, you're not supposed to talk about that. Those women earn their money. Oh, wait, never mind.
I've lost my place now. Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rock? Oh, so I was. What has a head and tail but no body?
Yeah.
That was number 41, guys, okay? JJ's saying a frock. You have to write them down. Okay, 42. If there are 12 fish and half of them drown, how many are there? If there are 12 fish and half of them drown, how many are there? Oh, that's quite funny when you read the answer. If there are 12 fish and half of them drown, how many are there? Okay, we'll move on. Number 43. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? I don't know if I'm meant to read that as how many times can you subtract 10 from 100. That doesn't matter, it's a bit fun. Well, I'll come back, Mystical. Number 44. How many times does the alphabet A appear from 0 to 100? How many times does the alphabet A appear from 0 to 100? It's a silly answer, guys, so I'm skipping it as well. 45. Before the Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? Before the Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? It's a silly answer. It has common sense, though, like I said. Before the Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? Okay? What you saying, Mystical? Drew, I suck at math. So do I. It's only fun. Right, number 46. Why is it against the law for a man living in North Carolina to be buried in South Carolina? Why is it against the law for a man living in North Carolina to be buried in South Carolina?
Yeah.
Why is it against the law for a man living in North Carolina to be buried in South Carolina? Number 47, guys. Do they have a 4th of July in England? This is so silly. Do they have a 4th of July in England? Do they have a 4th of July in England? Number 48. How many birthdays does the average man have? How many birthdays does the average man have? This is so silly. How many birthdays does the average man have? Number 49. If you were to put a coin into an empty bottle and then insert a cork into the neck, how would you remove the coin without taking out the cork or breaking the bottle? If you were to put a coin into an empty bottle and then insert a cork into the neck, how would you remove the coin without taking out the cork or breaking the bottle? It's quite so. Welcome, citizen brother. If you were to put a coin into an empty bottle and then insert a cork into the neck, how would you remove the coin without taking out the cork or breaking the bottle?
Yeah, and remember to write down your answers and don't put them in chat.
I write them down, guys, and remember they're quite easy when you think about them. Right, number 50. What is the beginning of eternity? The end of time, the beginning of every end, and the end of every place. This is quite good, guys. Listen to what I say, okay? What is in the beginning of eternity? The end of time, the beginning of every end, and the end of every place. Last time, listen. What is in the beginning of eternity? The end of time, the beginning of every end, and the end of every place. One right, Doris. You never know. You never know. You might have more than one. Okay, I'm moving on, guys. Number 51. There are 5 oranges in a basket. How will distribute the oranges to 5 people such that one orange is... We've had that before. That's a couple of years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, okay, guys. We have answered all the questions. We've done 51. We'll go back to the beginning and we'll do the answers. We'll have a quick rest. What did you think of them? A bit of fun? I grab my juice, 2 minutes. How long did that take us to read there? I grab my juice at the fridge.
Yeah.
That was quite good. Some of them are really quite easy. I don't know if that's because I see the answers, but it's common sense, guys. Trust me. I got 2 right. Do you think so, Doris? I think you'll have more than 2.
Oh, I think you have lots.
Really easy.
Yeah.
See the way I was reading it? If you listened to me, you would get the answers. Everybody gives me those quick quotes and things to figure out, and I always tell them the question is the first sentence, and you always find the answer in the last sentence. Anything, everything in the middle, ignore, because that's just there to confuse you. The question is always in the first sentence, and the answer's always in the last. Anything in the middle is there to confuse you, okay? Right, let's do the answers, guys. You ready?
Hey, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
A farmer had 752 sheep and took one shot that got them all. How did he do it? What do you think? You got an answer, Uncle Danny?
Camera.
Yes, he took a panoramic view. Just get it, guys? It was a picture. I thought that was actually quite good, that, yeah.
I'm actually pretty
There
good.
you go. Give yourselves a 1 if you get that. Okay. Number 2. How many times you can subtract the number 5 from 25? Does anybody want to put their answer up in chat? How many times you can subtract the number 5 from 25? And do I put it in quickly? No? Right, okay. Once. After the first calculation, you will be subtracting 5 from 20, then 5 from 15, and so on. Do you get it, guys? Once.
One time.
One time. I'll read the answer again, okay, so you get it. How many times you can subtract the number 5 from 25? Once. After the first calculation, you'll be subtracting 5 from 20, then 5 from 15, and so on. It makes sense, guys, when you think about it, doesn't it? Right, number 3. What is the easiest way to throw a ball? Have it stop and completely reverse direction after travelling a short distance.
Against the wall.
Well, you could, but it does say throw the ball straight up in the air.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, what is the easiest way to throw a ball, have it stop and completely reverse? Is to throw it up in the air. So give yourselves a pat in the back if you've got that as well.
Or if you throw it against the wall.
Yeah, or throw it against the wall, because that's just as good. Number 4. There are 5 oranges in a basket. Oh, we did that one, didn't we? Did we do that one? Yeah, that was already.
We didn't do the answer yet.
All right, okay. There are 5 oranges in a basket. How will distribute the oranges to 5 people such that 1 orange is still in the basket? Okay, I'll read it again. There are 5 oranges in the basket. How to distribute the oranges to 5 people such that 1 orange is left in the basket. Right, you listening? Distribute 1 orange to each of the 4 people and then give the 5th orange together with the basket to the last person.
Yeah, take the basket.
Give the last person the basket. Did Andy get that one?
Yeah.
I think that was about the hardest one out the 5.
Yeah.
Take a recording of the ball, then rewind the video. That's just complicating things. Right, number 5. A man buys a new car and goes home to tell his girlfriend. He goes the wrong way up a one-way street, bumps into 7 people, goes on the pavement and takes a shortcut through a public park. He's seen by a policeman but doesn't get arrested. Any idea why, guys? Do you want to answer? Uncle Danny, do you want to answer?
Because he's a cop.
Because he's walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's walking. Think about it, right? A man buys a new car and goes home to tell his girlfriend. He goes the wrong way up a one-way street, bumps into 7 people, goes on the pavement and takes a shortcut through a public park. He's seen by a policeman but is not arrested. Why? Because he's walking. I don't think I would have got that either, guys, to be honest.
No.
It took me an hour. That's a trick question, isn't it? Wait, number 6.
It was either that or the guy was a cop. So
Yeah, the guy was a cop.
No.
Yeah. A guy is condemned to death. He has chosen a room. All right, this is this one. A guy is condemned to death. He has to choose one room. A fiery inferno. B, 50 assassins with loaded guns. C, a room full of hungry lions that didn't eat in 3 months. Which room is the safest? You're listening to this. 3, because the lions would be dead if they didn't eat in 3 months.
Yeah.
Get it? There, Jackie just said that. Room 3, the lions are dead. Good one.
There you go. Hey.
Eddie, you're smart one. You're a wee smart cookie, sis.
I like Citizen's answer because he's a police snitch.
He's a police snitch. Well, that could be the answer number 2. Remember, there's always more than one answer to most questions. Right, number 7. Imagine you are in a sinking rowboat surrounded by sharks. How would you survive? Think about it. Imagine you're in a sinking rowboat surrounded by sharks. How would you survive?
Stop imagining that you're in a sinking rowboat.
Well done, Uncle Danny. That's the answer. Stop imagining. Well done, guys, if you've got that. Number 8. Some months have 30 days and some have 31. How many have 28?
All of them.
Exactly, guys. Well done, Uncle Danny. Them all. It's one of the trick questions, isn't it? Because you're just too focused on that number 28. You don't realise
Actually thinks February.
That's what you're thinking of, isn't it? You're like, no, there's only one. There's one. Right, number 9. If you are in a dark room with a candle, a wood stove and a gas lamp, you have one match. So what do you like first?
I turn on the light switch.
Right, I'll read it again, right? And it's really quite funny when it makes sense. If you are in a dark room with a candle, a wood stove and a gas lamp. You have one match. So what do you like first? The match.
Yep.
Did you get that? It's one of those trick questions, guys. If you've got it right, give yourself a 1. Okay, number 10. 2 fathers and 2 sons went fishing one day. They were there the whole day, and one caught 3 fish. One father said, "That is enough for all of us. We will have one each. How can this be possible?" Does anybody know the answer?
Yeah,
What it tell us? Do you know what it is, Uncle Danny?
of course.
What is it?
Grandfather, father, and grandson.
Yeah, there were the father, his son, and his son's son. That equals 2 fathers and 2 sons, of total 3. Got it, guys? That's quite. I thought that was a good one, actually.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Welcome, PPR. Okay, number 11. The peacock is a bird that does not lay eggs. How do they get baby peacocks? This is
Mail order from Amazon.
The peacock is a bird that does not lay eggs. How do they get baby peacocks? The peahen lay eggs. The peahen lays eggs. So whatever that means, guys, to give yourself an answer. The peahen lays eggs. So that was a silly one. 12. Bay of Bengal is in which state? This is silly, guys, and I thought about it afterwards. Peahens, Evie says. Well, Evie, you're more smarter than us. I didn't even think about any of that. Right. Bay of Bengal is in which state? And I was thinking a country or something. Does anybody know what it is? It's liquid.
What?
Bay of Bengal is in which state? Liquid. That's the answer, is liquid.
Liquid state, yep.
There you go. 13. A little girl kicks a soccer ball. It goes 10 feet and comes back to her. How is this possible?
Ghosts!
Ever heard of gravity? She kicked it in the air. She kicked it up. Get it? A little girl kicks a soccer ball. It goes 10 feet and comes back to her. How is this possible?
I like my answer better.
So did I.
This is a paranormal channel, so I figured we got
Exactly. Yeah.
gotta
We
do
must have
something.
a ghost in there somewhere, haven't we?
Right. So that's where I threw the ghost in there.
A 10-foot rope ladder hangs over the side of a boat with the bottom rung on the surface of the water. The rungs are 1 foot apart, and the tide goes up at the rate of 6 inches per hour. How long will it be until the 3 rungs are covered?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Never. The boat rises as the tide goes up.
Because if the boat don't float, you're screwed.
Exactly. If the boat didn't go up with the water, guys, you'd be landing in the boat with the ocean.
Serious shit trouble then. You know.
Well, I'm sitting my foot again. Oh, right, he's read it.
Yeah, because if the boat don't float in the ocean, then you won't have to imagine sharks.
Besides, he was going to say, I was going to say the ball had string at the reach to it. Touched it. Well, that would have been a solution as well.
Yeah, that would have been one. You could have had one of those paddle boards with a little ball on it. You know.
Yep, for sure. Right, what number are we at now? 15. A is for the father of B, but B is not the son of A. How is that possible? Do you know the answer? What do you think?
Gotta have a daughter.
There you go. Uncle Danny said it, guys. Yes, a daughter. Well done. Well done. Number 16. A man dressed in all black is walking down a country lane. Suddenly, a large black car without any lights on comes round the corner and screeches to a halt. How did the car know he was there?
Yeah, I know how.
How? Do you know?
Have a flashlight.
It was daytime.
Oh, wait, that'd work too.
That would work too, exactly. There you go. There's always 2 or 3 answers to every question.
If it's nighttime, he had a flashlight. The guy did, not the car.
Well, yeah.
If you're walking in the dark with a flashlight, you're going to be seen.
Of course, yeah, that's it. You could have had some cat balls with him as well.
Yeah.
Today. 17. A rooster laid an egg on top of the barn roof. Which way did it roll? This one was
eggs. chickens
It
lay?
didn't roll. Since when did roosters lay eggs? Uncle Danny said it best, guys. There you go. Roosters don't lay eggs. It's another one of those common sense questions. Number 18. A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way and passes at least 10 cops. Why is he not caught? Think about it. Because he wasn't driving, he was walking on the sidewalk. It's actually something the same question as that last one, but said in a different way, really.
Same
Think
thing.
about it. Mm-hmm.
But just for shits and giggles, we'll say because he had a fire truck and the siren and lights were on. That's a good one. Oh shit, but it's a good one. So
Ah, well, who cares? It's a funnier one anyway. It's a funnier answer. There you go. An electric train is moving north at 100 miles per hour, and the wind is blowing to the west at 10 miles per hour.
yeah,
Which way does the smoke blow? This is one of these.
yeah, because electric trains,
There is no smoke with an electric train. That's right, Uncle Dan. There you go. Did you get that one, guys? You're always too focused on the part that it says about the train and the smoke, and you just put it together automatic. Okay, number 20. How can a man go 8 days without sleep?
Sleep at night.
There you go, by sleeping the night time. See, there really are quite general knowledge. I've just got to think about the question, haven't you? Right, number 21. How can you drop a raw egg onto a concrete floor without cracking it?
Well, that's a lazy one.
This is actually quite, if you think about the question again, right?
Concrete didn't crack. They didn't
That's
ask
right,
me
Uncle
where
Dan.
the egg or the concrete. See?
That's why I
concrete-
think listen
if the
to
con-
the
Yeah, if the concrete crack because you dropped an egg on it, I hope it's not your house. 'Cause-
it's very fragile if that's the case.
yeah, that's not going to be a good house.
As long as you listen to the way I'm reading the questions, you should actually get the answers. But Uncle Danny's right, guys. Okay, number 22. How can you lift an elephant with one hand?
I don't want to brag, but
There you go. I'll just read it then, okay? So you don't get all your answers away. It is not a problem since you will never find an elephant with one hand.
that's right.
I thought that was quite funny. Right, 23. How much dirt is there in a hole 3 feet deep, 6 feet long, and 4 feet wide?
Yeah, that's another one. There's no dirt there because it's a hole. So
There you go. Exactly. None, or at least there would be a hole.
yeah, there won't be no hole in there.
I hope you are getting all these questions right, guys, or you are going to be looking a bit silly. I want to see proof. You are getting brought up one by one to see you. Okay, number 24. If a doctor gives you 3 pills and tells you to take 1 pill every half hour, how long would it take before all the pills have been taken?
A hell of a long time because I'd chuck them out.
Right, you listening? 1 hour. Take the first pill right away. Half an hour later, take the second, and half an hour after that, take the third. Total time, 1 hour. There you go. You just need a bit of maths with that one. 25. If it took 8 men 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men to build it? This is one of these questions, guys. No time, as it's already built. Is that the same?
Yeah, it's already there.
Doris says common sense hasn't been her forte. Oh, poor Doris. I need to go to sleep. Oh, good night, Sunshine Dragon says. Have a nice night. Citizen says. Do we see what Citizen says? It's more easy to go on holiday with an elephant. They only have one trunk. Good one, Citizen. I like that. What's Mystical saying? It sounds like Danny has been round the block once or twice. He's getting most of. Yeah, definitely, Uncle Danny. There's no fooling him. Most sensible man out as all, Mystical. Right, what one will be on? Mr. Smith's Peacock. We did that one. Right, there are 6 apples and you take away 4. How many do you have?
4.
4. The 4 you took.
That's right. And the
Brilliant.
2 dead neighbors.
The 2 that you ate before you took the 4.
Yeah, if you wanted 6 of them, 2 on each side.
Yeah. 28. If you had only one match, we did this one already. Some of them did overlap though, didn't they? Number 30. Some months have 31 days. Oh, that one overlapped as well. Okay. Larry's father has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Guess what would be the name of the 5th son? Now think about this, guys. Right, listen. Larry's father has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Guess what would be the name of the 5th son?
Larry!
Larry, yay! I hope you've got that, guys. 32. There was an airplane crash. Every single person on board died, but yet 2 people survived. How is this possible? It's wording again. Listen. There was an airplane crash. Every single person on board died, but yet 2 people survived. How is this possible?
Well, they were married.
They were married. Yeah, brilliant. 33. What goes up and down but still remains in the same place? This is easy.
Yeah.
A staircase, of course. How far? This is number 34, guys, right? How far can you walk into the woods? This is one of these questions that you read it or say it right, you get the answer. Think about it. How far can you walk into the woods? Answer: halfway. After that, you are walking out of the woods. It does make sense, but it's a pun on words, isn't it? It's just playing with your words. Right, number 35. If you throw a red stone into the blue sea, what it will become?
Wet.
Exactly. Brilliant. I love it when you get them. You get that one, guys. If you throw a red stone into the blue sea, what will it become? Wet. 36. What can you never eat for breakfast? This was silly. I nearly laughed. Well, it says dinner.
Supper is the same thing.
I thought that was quite funny. What can you never eat for breakfast, dinner? It makes sense, doesn't it? 37. What gets wetter and wetter the more it dries? This is another one of these. Yeah. A towel. These sound like my dad's jokes away back in the 80s. Number 38. Name the most recent year in which New Year's came before Christmas. This is silly. Name the most recent year in which New Year's came before Christmas. He's listening to this. This year. New Year's always comes before Christmas of the same year.
Mm-hmm.
Think in it. We're closer to Christmas right now. This year's New Year always comes before Christmas of the same year.
Yep.
Right, 39. What goes up and down? Sorry. What goes up and never comes down?
Yeah, that's a good one. If you had a rubber boat, you'd have to do it with that too. Inflation.
Inflation. Or this one, age. What goes up and never comes down? Bloody age, guys. I'll be 51 this year.
Inflation.
Well, inflation, I know it goes up and up. Don't even get me started. Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rock or 100 pounds of feathers?
100 pounds is 100 pounds.
Exactly. So everybody put a tick. 41. What has a head and tail but no body?
A prostitute.
I like that. What has a head and tail but no body? A coin. Flick the coin. I hope you've got that, guys. Doris says, nope, I disagree. My age goes back to 29 every year. Well done, sis. I don't blame you. 42. If there are 12 fish and half of them drown, how many are there?
Well, if
That's another one of the questions, guys.
I'm not going to know.
12, because fish don't drown. 43. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? We covered this already.
Yeah.
Well, on a different question, but it's the same thing. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Once. Because all the other times it would be 10 from 80, 10 from 70, etc. 44. How many times does the alphabet A appear from 0 to 100? None. I thought that was one of these silly questions, you know. They've got to always say one silly question. Was having to say a similar number, money, and coin. Well done, guys. At least you're trying. 45. Before the Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? This is a silly one. Mount Everest, of course. It was still Mount Everest. It's just that it wasn't discovered.
That's it.
That's it. Oh wait, no, my phone's fucked up. What number are we at? Number 46. Why is it against the law for a man living in North Carolina to be buried in South Carolina?
Because you can't bury a live person without being charged.
I thought that was really funny.
Alive? Why the hell are you going to bury him?
You're not allowed to bury anybody in any state alive.
Well, I knew a couple girls who really hated their husband. They would bury them.
Well, there you go.
It's still not legal, you know.
Uncle Danny, I told you to keep that quiet. Shh, shh.
Oh, sorry about that. My bad.
Yes. 47. Do they have a 4th of July in England?
Of course they do.
Of course we do. We just don't celebrate. Brilliant. 48. How many birthdays does the average man have? Just one. He's his actual date of birth.
Yeah, just the anniversaries of
it. Brilliant. 49. If you were to put a coin into an empty bottle and then insert a cork into the neck, how would you remove the coin without taking out the cork or breaking the bottle? Do you know the answer? Simple. Push the cork into the bottle and shake the coin out. There we go, guys. That's them all done. Is that fun?
That was fun.
Something different, isn't it? So what did you all get? Right, everybody be honest. Put your scores up in chat. Let's see what you all got.
I think I got 2 wrong. Only because I don't want to get them all right.
But they're common sense. So everybody should get them right. So be proud if you got them right. You got them right. Uncle Danny got them most right. What did you get, guys? Did you not count? Did you just wing it? That's okay. As long as you've tried. I don't mind. Was that good, Mystical? Brilliant. Beginning of every end, Evie says. 6 I was very surprised. Well done, Shell. Well done, Mrs. At least you tried. Evie got 15. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Good job.
There we go. Stefan, what did you get? It's okay if you scored a silly number. It's okay. It's a taking part that counts.
Yeah, it's all in fun anyway.
Yeah, it's all just fun, guys. It's something to spend our Friday night doing together. I'm sure Brother Woody will be behind the scenes. I'm going to ask him on Messenger what he got. Brother Woody, I know you'll be listening, so you better tell me on Messenger what you got.
Doris says, I got a 3 maybe.
A 3 maybe. Doris, you were too busy carrying on. Let's face it, you were like me. Too busy nonsense up there.
Yeah.
That was fun. It's fun, isn't it? Next week or something, I was going to start doing things like this every couple of weeks. The closer we get to Halloween as well, we'll do different things. But I'm going to do a giveaway anyway between tonight and Monday when Uncle Danny comes up. Monday. Are you going to come up on Monday, Uncle Danny?
Yeah, we'll come up on Monday. Maybe we'll talk about ghosts and spirits and energy.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll find something, guys. It's always interesting anyway. I just thought we would get up. We've not had Uncle Danny up for a while. Especially not just for a chit chat and talking about anything paranormal. Even if you've got anything you want to ask, guys, get fire away. But I was going to talk about the online coven. I have changed it to Wednesday night at 10 o'clock I will be putting it out as a live stream until everybody comes in, and then we'll go private, okay? So anybody that's want to join, for the start, it is going to be all females, and that is only until the groupies get together, figure out what we want the name to be, because everything's going to be a decision with everybody. Not one person's going to make a decision without the group. So once we get, I think there's 9 people right now that's coming in. So once us 9 make a couple of decisions, like naming the group, finding out what direction we want to go, things like that, and then we probably will open it up either as men are allowed in, or we'll do a separate one, okay? But I think it'll be good. Did you hear what we were going to do, Uncle Danny? Start like a wee private, not a coven as such, just a kind of learning group, if you like.
Yeah, Sisters of whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought, well, we've not named it yet. I didn't want it to be a coven as such, because I don't want anybody feeling that there's a high priestess and then like our minions, if you like. I want everybody to start on a level where we're all learning everything equal, you know? So we can only try.
Yeah, why not?
Then I ate a bowl of ramen noodles. Yeah, so we'll get Uncle Danny up on Monday night, guys, and we'll talk about different things. So it is 12 o'clock my time when Uncle Danny's up, and it's 7 p.m. your time, isn't it?
Yeah. 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that'll be good, guys, okay? You got 3. That's okay. Did you know what? It's Louis there, have I didn't see their comments. Sorry, thinking of others and Brother Louis. Did you comment and I missed you?
I saw thinking. I didn't see Woody come in, though.
No, I didn't see Woody either. Or Louis. Okay. They're maybe just behind the scenes. There is 11 people here. They're probably watching and done it behind the scenes. Well done, guys, if you did take part. So, guys, come in Monday night and you'll have the privilege of me and Uncle Danny. We'll just talk. We'll talk behind the scenes beforehand, and we'll figure a subject out, Uncle Danny. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know me. We'll just wing it. I don't care.
Most of my streams these days have just been winging it. I've not really had a plan. I've just went on to say hello, and things have just evolved.
Here's how I plan my live streams, right? I turn on the StreamYards and I say, okay, let's go. That's about all the planning I do.
That's probably the best plan, because as you know, the most laid plans don't work.
No. Like, even on maneuvers and stuff like that, they say, well, what's the plan? I say, well, we'll go in there, punch someone in the face and see what happens. I don't know. We just got to wing it and see what happens. That's and
then run. Do it and run.
That's it,
What you saying, Doris, sis? Drew, you're almost at 1,000 subscribers.
Way to go.
Mystical Loving. I'm trying not to pay attention to the numbers, to be honest. Do you want to know why? Because every time I get excited, YouTube take 10 off me.
Yeah.
So I'm learning not to get excited. Thank you, though, sis. When I do get monetized as well, guys, I'm going to do a giveaway. Hopefully my merch will be up and running by then. But if it's not, I'm going to order a couple of jumpers and things and I'll give one away. But it will only be to the UK people. That's the only thing, because it's expensive to go abroad.
Yeah, I fly by the seat of my pants. That's right.
If I throw it really hard, these are technically just across the pond. So if I threw it really hard, do you think these would catch it?
Well, we could give it a go.
What I'm going to do, though, is for the giveaway, I'm going to do a couple of bits of resin, their choice. Maybe say 3 bits of resin of your choice, a card reading, and a jar of your choice. So that's something for you all to focus on just when I get to that 1,000 subscribers, guys. A little bit of celebration. It took me 10 years.
That's it. That'd good.
What did you say, Mystical? They do the same thing to me. They do it to everybody. And do you want to know the best it is? I was told that after you get by that 1,000 subscribers, it all changes. It's easier to build up after you get that initial 1,000.
That's
True,
not
is it? Is it
not
not
for
true?
me, anyways. No, that
No.
wasn't true for me anyway.
Well, that's what I was told. So then only just
Number
go.
forever, so
I think if you've, as long as you're putting the effort in doing what people like, such as our guys, Uncle Danny, they like a bit of a giggle, a bit of a talk, some tarot readings, a wee bit of ghost box and things. We know we're family, like, you know.
yeah. Well, it just depends. It really depends on what your channel's for, right? Like if your channel's to get numbers, then you're going to do stuff to make numbers. If your channel is to hang out with family and friends and have a good time, then the numbers are going to be real slow.
Yeah, and I would rather do that. I
You know,
hope Michelle Kay is doing okay. I don't know. You know, seen her? I've not seen her either, Pan Jack. I'll need to give her a phone and see if she's okay. I've not heard from her in a couple of weeks. In fact, last week was the last time I heard from her. What are you saying, Stefan? I
I
eat water and work when I feel like it. Well done.
see.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We've got what 10 minutes. We'll go at past. So what have you got coming up, Uncle Danny? What's been happening?
Oh well, once I get feeling better, I got 3 investigations I want to go on, but I just haven't been well enough. Yeah, I got lots of work to do on with my training and everything. Still going for strongman and all that stuff. We're working really hard at that, but I got to get everything else under control first. But
Yeah, you've
hopefully,
got to get better first. Just keep your health at the forefront.
yeah,
You've
that's
still
all.
got the ambition though to do it, so that's good. You will get back to it.
Well, hopefully the next couple of days. I got my gym finished. I just got to put the flooring down. But it took me a week to do it. Normally that job would take me like one day, but
I know.
because I've been so sick, it's taken me over a week to get it done. But it's finally done, so I'm happy about that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut my weights that I use in half and only use like 60% of my weights and do half of the reps instead of, and just go at it slow for a couple of months till I get back to
Yeah,
feeling.
that's
Hey,
what I
Penny.
think. I mean, even if welcome on everybody, even if you just gave yourself simple goals for once a week or something, just like right, okay, this week I'll do such and such. This week, instead of giving yourself daily goals, give yourself weekly goals until you're better.
Yeah,
You know?
well, I'm gonna cut my goals, like all my exercise. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna cut all my weights in half, and then like I'll do 8. Say if I'm doing curls, I don't know, just for an
Uh-huh.
example, I
Yeah,
would normally do 4 sets of 8, but until I feel better, I'm only going to be doing 2 sets of whatever I can do.
right. So you're
And
trying just doing some a wee bit, a wee.
just go about 50%, instead of 100%, and see what goes from there.
That's it. That's all you can do. And at least you're still going. Are you still managing out your daily walks?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. At least you
Well,
guys are still motivated.
not for the last week or so because I haven't really left the house much. But
No, of course. Of course.
once I can get to the house, then I'll be good.
So, guys, always, I think most of you that are in tonight have already subscribed to Uncle Danny, but share your links, guys. Get all your links up. Make sure you are all subscribed to each other.
Yeah,
And also, if anybody watches back, they'll subscribe to you. Okay, if they're watching chat, I'll put your link. Or can I put your links up? Can somebody do Uncle Danny's? You got your links handy, Uncle Danny?
No, I never do.
Right, I'll do it on my phone. I'll need to log back into my Facebook and things on that desktop. Oh, come on, phone. Doesn't want to take my password. Look at the links all shared up. And guys, it's went very well as well. Try and help each other out by sharing each other's videos and things in your groups. That helps as well. Such as if you know people that like people to do with the strongman stuff and things, or people that's motivated, share Uncle Danny's channel link in the chat. That's what I usually do. If I know somebody that's like, I'll mention you, or I'll mention somebody else. A lot of the time I mention Mystical Love and Light right now. I've been sharing a lot of your stuff. So that's because I know that you're teaching a lot of people good stuff. Maybe we'll do both your channels. We'll do Chasing Bones first. Look at this is Uncle Danny's main channel, guys. If you want to go even and check that you have got the bell and things all clicked, because sometimes you think the bell is clicked and it's not.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
It does, doesn't it? Have you been doing anything on your Chasing Bones inspectors? Any card readings or anything lately?
I haven't done anything for a couple of weeks now, but I got lots of stuff planned for it. I just haven't been well enough to do anything. So
I know. If you ever want anybody to come up with, you going live and you do it just to generate the interest on your channel. I'm not long, son. 5 minutes. If you want, I'll come up with you, Uncle Danny, just to keep your face out there. If you feel up to it one night.
Yeah, you can go up.
Channel. Just because in case everybody doesn't know about your other channel. There's Liam coming to say hello.
Hiya, Danny.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Good, yeah.
That's good. That's what I like to hear.
Got a drink there?
Yeah, there's another one in the fridge for you, son. Right, when we'll do the other channel, we just want to just make sure you have got all the links clicked, guys.
Yeah, I finally got 202 on this channel, so that's pretty cool.
Did you? Yeah, that's brilliant. When did you hit your 200?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I didn't even notice, and I was watching you the other day. And I'll get it up. Right, oh, he's got a burst tyre in his bike. It'll miss your channel in Nurky, right, Danny will. Let me get it up. I always forget the name of your other channel. What's it called again?
Danny Wolf.
Danny Wolf. I thought it was that, but it's not coming up. Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf. Oh, there. Well, so you have. That's brilliant. 202. There you go. Well done. That's only about a year you've had that channel, is it not?
Yeah,
Not even a year. Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm quite happy.
That's an achievement, Uncle Danny. That takes a lot of people a good year or two to get to 200 subscribers. It's really hard. That's an achievement. Well done.
I actually didn't think I'd get anybody, to be honest. But.
Oh, we all love you to bits. We would support anything you did. You could walk on the moon in your bare feet. We would support you. That's Uncle Danny's other channel, guys. That's the one he's on just now. If you want to definitely make sure you've got that, subscribe to it and the bell clicked, please. And please help him with sharing them out, because when we go in and say motivating things to him, it helps him to know that we're all watching him and rooting for him.
Yes, it does. Big time.
Yeah, let's get him in there and show support. Always watch his videos, hit that like button and leave him a wee comment and let him see how good he's doing. What do you do, Stefan? You walk? They're out there, Stefan saying he walks many miles a day, guys. He's got 2 beautiful dogs. Walk many miles.
I was watching a couple of his cinemas.
These dogs.
He's taking the dogs out for a walk. Pretty nice countryside there. And but I can't leave a comment because he has no comment.
Yeah, that's right, Stefan. Your comments are off. I don't know if you realise that or no.
Yeah,
your comments are off on your videos.
3 of them, but there are no comments. I think he's got that child protection thing on there.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, because I'm not allowed to comment on that. But that's good that you do that. That's brilliant. Well, guys, as always, thank you for coming. And thank you for spending time with me. As always, I'm always honoured that anybody wants to come up with me. So thank you, Uncle Danny. It's always a pleasure.
Welcome. Anytime, Buttons.
Thank you. And anytime with you as well. What you saying, Mystical? As soon as I get 500 subscribers, I will be able to get a community tab, and then I will share all your channels out like Mystical Love and Light. Any videos or anything you've got coming out, always tag me in them, and that'll show everybody in my community that you've got a video out as well. It's an extra way to try and get your videos out there. Always try and put them on like the Facebook groups and things, or mail me and I'll stick them up. And it'll help you get out there. It's just so important, guys, to always see the people that you love and you support. Talk about them in your groups. Tell people about them. Invite them in if you know somebody's going live, say. Uncle Danny's gone live tonight. Do you want to come and watch him with me? Say that type of thing, and it invites people in to the channel. Okay? It helps. It really does help, guys. That's the way to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only reason I say grow is because we all want to get to monetization, and then that way our channel feels as if we've accomplished something.
Nice.
And we can give little giveaways to each other and things, is my point. We can do little group things. I think it'll be brilliant. I can't wait. Now, I actually think it's because I'll feel as if I've achieved something in my life. Because I keep going that close, then getting it took away. That close, getting it took away. So I'm like, yes!
Yeah. Well, when you get 1,000 subscribers, you can give
I'm
away.
happy.
Yeah.
If I never get 1,001, I'll be happy at 1,000. And that's the truth.
That's it. Well, when you get there, you can give away 3 full readings. I'll do a full north, south, east, west card reading for 3 of your people that you pick.
Oh, there you go, guys. That's brilliant. One of Uncle Danny's readings. Thank you, Uncle Danny. That'd be brilliant.
I'll do.
So we'll have a party then, eh? We'll have an online party. We'll have an online party.
Yeah, there we go. But I'll give away 3 full Mahjong readings.
Wow, guys, that is a bargain. There you go. Uncle Danny's Mahjong readings are spot on. Honestly, I love them. They're so full of guidance.
Well, that is just for.
That sounds great. I will definitely tag you in them. I normally have videos that are scheduled 2 months ahead, so when they come out, I will get definitely and give me a shout, even Mystical, and I'll put them. If you give me the links on Messenger or something, I'll throw them into all my groups. That's what I try and do with everybody. I try and put them in as much groups as I can.
That's it.
Yep. Okay, everybody. Thank you for spending your Friday night with me. And Uncle Daniel, thank you again. And I will see you in Monday night.
You betcha, buttons.
Okay,
all right.
Thank you, everybody. I will see you all soon.
Bye bye.
Blessings, guys. Night night. Have a good rest of your